Hi class, it's your teacher Elizabeth Grant. I wanted to welcome you to your online speech class. Actually, it's web blended. We will have all the content delivered through Blackboard, but we will meet 3 times to give our speeches. So it's kind of a nice mix. We get to have our summer where we don't have to meet every day, but we also get the luxury of meeting one another 3 times. So I hope you enjoy this experience. My goal is that you would have less apprehension and more confidence at the podium, that we could enhance your public speaking delivery skills and help you speak in an organized and effective manner. So I wanted to just acquaint you with some of the policies of the course. And I don't know if this is your first time in a Blackboard course, but this is what our course looks like. All of the content will be housed in the units, and you will be able to see one unit at a time. So the first one, of course, is Unit 1. You will click in and you will be able to see the things that you need to do in this chapter. This is a quick course. We will do 1 unit each week. We will have 3 mandatory speech nights. The dates are posted. And you also need to reflect after the first 2 speeches. On the odd numbered units, you will have a discussion post and an assignment. On the even numbered units, you will just have an assignment. There are quizzes in units 1, 4, and 8. And you also need to make plans to see an outside of class speaker sometime during the next 8 weeks. So that can be anyone. It can be a political speaker, a religious speaker, anyone speaking in your town. Check the library schedule because there are presenters there all the time. What you'll need to do is print off the appropriate rubric under rubrics and go see a speaker. So I will need to add the informative rubric as well. So you will be able to pick out one of these, print that off, fill out a rubric, and type a paragraph as to who, what, when, and when you saw the speaker. And then fill out the rubric as to what grade they would have achieved. So every speech night you will have a different rubric. Your self-speech is our first speech. It's a 5 to 7 minute speech, and it will be graded using this special occasion rubric. I will bring those to class on speech nights. Prior to giving a speech, I'd like to see your outline, and you can check the calendar for the dates that all of those things are due. The outlines just need to be emailed to me, eegrant@lc.edu. That's the best way to get me every time you need me. I will try to check my email multiple times each day. If I do not get back to you within 24 hours, please send me a second email. I would appreciate that. So discussion boards are really important. Right now we only have a class of 9 or 10 students. So it is important that you post your first post by Wednesday and your replies by Sunday. Every unit closes on a Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So regardless of what the calendar says, that's what time. If it's due the day on the calendar, it's always due by 11:59. So please try to get your things done on time. If you ever have any questions about grading or anything, again, email me. The speech assignment descriptions are listed, and it would be smart to get familiar with this first special occasion self-speech. You have some latitude for what you want to speak about. It needs to be about yourself, but it can be a biographical sketch of your entire life or a focus on one experience that might have affected you for the better or worse. The time limit on the first 2 speeches is 5 to 7 minutes, and what that means is that you can have 20-second leeway on either side. So 4:40 to 7:20 is your safe zone. You also need to bring a phone or some way to record your speech so that you might reflect upon it. So do that on the first 2 speeches. We don't reflect on the last one because that's during our last week. So the major assignments are 3 speeches, an assignment in each unit, a discussion in the odd numbered units, 3 quizzes, and an outside of class speaker, and a group project that will be housed in Unit 8. You have a text called Icebreakers for this course. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. If not, I look forward to seeing you on the first speech night. Bye-bye.